Whoop! Whoop!
Shalal is here.
Whoop! Whoop!
Shadowlink 1994 is here.
Hello, hello. I see you over there, Shadow. Well, come on in. Where the heck is my mouse pointer? I can't find it. Wait, where is my mouse pointer? Here. Hey, Percival,
Blurp is
welcome on
here.
in. Hi, hi. Stay in the middle. I'm trying to trying to transition so that we're not on the starting screen. There's my mouse. Finally showed up. Trying to not very good at using the mouse left-handed. Anyway, let's see. And I need to point this more over this way. There we go. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Shadal. People are showing up. I don't know if there's many games I can play right now. At least my hand's not numb anymore, but I'm supposed to keep it elevated for 3 days, so... I count yesterday. Some point on Saturday, I'm
Percival Silver Dragon 1000 is here.
Oh, getting a Christmas tree. Nice. I have stitches in my arm and they're trying to stab me. Just like I'm getting random stabs. I just took the medication. When that starts kicking in, we'll think about games. Although there is at least one game I can play. Well, two that come to mind. I haven't played one of them in a while. What? That depends. Because right now I only have one hand. What? My arm is in a lot of pain. Not crippling, but it was very, very irritating going to pick up my pain medication because the pain medication that I was already on, just over-the-counter stuff, it wore off about the time I was halfway driven there. I mean, no, not that it wore off. I was like due to take it again. But anyway, I now have the stronger meds. Interesting that they only gave me 4 of the codeine or 5 of the codeines this time, which is fine, honestly. I don't usually need more than. I mean, like when I broke my toe, I had 2. I think I used like 2 of what they issued me. I think it did use more though when we first did the surgery on my wrist, but. What? Should I turn the music down a little bit? Let's see. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, it should. I mean, we took this surgery was to take the pins out. So right now we're just waiting for the cut on the incision on my wrist to start to heal up good. Why are you kicking things off the bed? What? Something fell in my tool bag here. You kicked something off, it landed in the tool bag. Knocked it over. Anyway. Oh, peak some discount. That's nice. I don't think I can play right now, but when we get the chance, we can. Definitely can't play any Apex until Sunday at the earliest. You know, maybe Saturday if I feel up to it. Not really. Supposed to. What? But I might do it anyway. What? Well, like, I only have one hand. The other one is supposed to be elevated, so it's like in a giant foam thing. I mean, it doesn't have to be in the giant foam thing. It's just the easiest way to elevate. They gave me a giant foam thing to do it with. I think I might turn it around. It's a little annoying this way around. It's also very warm. There we go. But yeah, So we have at least 2 games we can play today, though. And that's we should be able to play Muse Dash and or Slay the Spire. Don't know if there's a whole lot of other games I've got that are easy to play one-handed. What was it that we started recently? Well, I mean, definitely not that one. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I think that's really all the most of what I can play with my hand like this. Those are kind of fun, but I don't know how long we're gonna play them. Wait, was Cat Quest turn based? Maybe we should play more Cat Quest. Hmm. No, it's overworld combat. Hmm. That might. I might not be able to play that one. Not today, anyway. Maybe a nice, easy one to do. On the weekend now. Okay, that's one of those. All right. Yep, I think that's pretty much it. We're just gonna have to play some Slay the Spire then. I don't have a quick button for that or a backdrop. We're just gonna set to other game. And set things up in here. Let's see. Okay, that one's updated. Let's do this one. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so we're going to edit stream info and drop in that we're playing Slay the Spire. Yep, that's the one. Oops, what did I do? That is going to be distracting. All right, let's see. All right, let's get this going. Okay, launch the game. I do not have mods for this, so no point in mods. There are probably some Pokemon games I could play. Did get that one. I'll think about it. Come on. Can catch the game or not? Look, it lags when I press the button. Why isn't it grabbing it though? Is other game still not set up right? I thought I fixed that. We fixed that last time. Let me double check though. Gameplay. Other. Where are you at? Why can't I find play other? There it is. Play other. Yeah, it makes game capture visible. Why is it? Let's see. Yep, it's visible, alright. Capture with key, yeah. Why are you in that mode anyway? Yeah, borderless. Okay, it's capturing now that I switched to borderless window. Not sure why it wanted to be why it wanted to be in full screen in the first place. Can I control this with not this screen anyway? So continue? I guess we had a mission in progress. Well, let's see what's in the chest. Oh, we killed a boss last. Some of these could be useful, I guess. Upgrade a card, gain a card. Need 50 gold. Pick up a potion I don't have room for. And max HP goes up 5. Double the number of relics when you kill a elite. Gain an green marker at the start of your turn. I think that's just energy. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. I don't like that. One of these two, I guess. I kind of like Tiny House. Black Star could be really good too. I think I'm going to take the Black Star. I figured this game should be playable with one hand. I'm not very good at using a mouse left-handed, but I can do it. I mean, I've been doing it all day for work. Because I did actually go to work today. And I will be going to work tomorrow. Let's see. What path do I want to take? I'm going to start here and go through those 2 question marks. Alright. Yeah, energy's the green thing. I don't know what I was blanking on, what the green symbol means. Okay. We can do that. This can only be used once. Retain a card. Let's use a Caltrip. 5 points. Thorns. I'll use a Defend. Nothing else I have here is defensive at all. Let's go ahead and use Die. I took 1 damage, they took some back. Using a powerful negative effect. Oh boy. Well, if it's not an attack, we don't need to use a defense. This is free. Um, 6 damage and 3 poison. And the rest of my 3 points do 30 damage. I've been hexed. Non-attack cards. Shuffle a dazed card into the pile. Oh. Well, then I should just attack him. 3 damage plus weakness. $15 damage. And I draw an extra card next turn. Can't kill him with this, so let's do this even though we get 1 card. Yeah, we'll get the dazed, but that's okay. We'll block his attack. Poison did 2. Thorns did 5. We only need 5 damage to defeat him. Goodbye. Gold. Cunning potion. Huh. I'll take a card.
Whoop!
16 damage if you have discarded a card this turn. It's free. Interesting. 10 block, 10 damage. That's nice. I'll do Sneaky Plus. Skip the potion. Oh yeah, it's pretty hard. But yeah, I have not made it past the forest area, even with a group of 4. Now I haven't played with anybody who's like super good at it. We're all about the same skill level, but it is pretty hard. Mushrooms first night? Nice. Careful which mushrooms you eat. Scaling the city, you notice a wall covered in the writing of ancients. As you try to wrap your head around what the puzzling symbols and glyphs could mean, the writing begins to glow. Suddenly the message becomes clear. Fair. But if you look at, there's like a clipboard or a note in the camp on your way to the mushrooms area. It has random hints, and one of the hints says that the mushrooms with X on the top are safe. I haven't tested that bit of info, but I'm assuming the hint is meant to be true. I will take simplicity. Wow, that's a lot of plus cards. Alright, let's do another mystery spot. Venturing through a series of tombs, you are faced with a large sarcophagus, studded with gems, in the center of a circular room. You cannot make out the writing on the coffin. However, you do notice black fog seeping out from the sides. Take a writhing curse, and or with a 50% chance of happening, to get a relic, or just leave. Hey, Lenaria. Welcome on in. Let's try opening the coffin. You push open the coffin, the fog dissipates harmlessly. Oh, sweet.
Lenaria
I got the
Prime
good
is
50%
here.
on that. Hi. Inside you find mortal remains of a decorated soldier grasping an old relic. You pilfer it and move on. So we got an oddly smooth stone. We start with 1 dex when you get into the battle. That's nice. So dexterity increases all block effects by 1. That's nice. So he's about to try and do 10 damage. Do I have anything that weakens? That one, if the enemy's weakened, it does more. Oh, that's free. This won't even actually get through his armor. The unit turn gains 14 block. Received unblocking damage reduces plated by 1. I wish I had something that hit more than once. That I could hit him with after doing that. I have 4 energy though, actually. So if I hit him with that, I can still hit him with this. And that. So I reduced how much armor he gets each turn to 12 rather than 15. I did take 5 damage there. Oh, he heals himself when he does damage. I forgot about that. Oh, and now he's going to do 18 damage. Alright. 20 damage, gain gold if it's fatal. Chain a card. Deal 3 damage and weak. Too bad I don't have heal hook. 16 damage if you had discarded a card this turn, gain 2 energy. Okay, so let's use Survivor, because it gives me defense. And then I'm just going to discard Well-Laid Plans. So now this is free. 6 damage and poison. I don't have anything to block with, so just use the rest of the energy to hurt him. %25 less block from cards for 2 turns. And I already am getting +1, so I'm not sure how that works exactly. Okay, ooh. So Slice. Caltrops. And Skewer. He's probably gonna kill me, but he's gonna die doing it. It didn't. I don't know why I wasn't getting any defense cards. That hurt. Okay, it's got gold. Dex potion. Dexterity is interesting. I've got 1 point of that automatically now. So what's the new card? 4 shivs are added to your hand, or just draw 4 cards, discard 1. Huh. I think I'd rather have more Slice. Skipping the potion. Alright. This is dangerous route, but I'm doing it. Okay. With this many enemies on the other side, Die is a good card to use. So all of them take 13 damage. Huh. All of them are using a strategic move, so I guess I should just attack. Still have 1 point left, so I'll throw a block on, even though it, as far as I can tell, they're not attacking me this turn. Not with damage, anyway. Ritual bonus. Ew. Okay, so they're all planning to go up 3 strength at the end of the turn. Okay. Okay, that's some defense. I'm also going to kill the one in front. And damage the next one down. I'll use this even though it's not going to do anything. You have to discard all your cards at the end of the turn anyway. Blocked. Blocked, but took a little bit of damage. Okay. Alright, so their attack just went up. Lovely. Let's see. I want to use Caltrops. Defense. Deflect. And I'll use a poison stab on the guy in the back. Yeah, their strength keeps going up and up and up. The longer this drags out. More damage if you discarded something this turn. So let's neutralize you. Slice. Defend.
Whoop!
got 20 health left. This does 16. Retain cards, and the one in the back is going to die from the caltrops. That hurt, but got him. Alright, so now... I mean, he's going to die in one attack if I use this one. Predator. Alright, another card to add. Apply 5 points of poison. Blade Dance could be good then. It would do the same amount of damage, actually. I don't have one of those yet. I did have a chance to get a +1, but I misread it last time. Oh yeah, for sure, but it's a lot easier to play when I only have one hand than most of the games I've got available. Okay, these aren't cultists this time. They're still very dangerous and annoying. So we need to take out the Taskmaster. He's got a lot of health. Let's use that. And Blade Dance. Let's see. They're all trying to attack me right now. So I will use defend. Because I'm about to take a bunch of damage. Wounded. Okay. Slice for 6 damage. I can poison him. I don't have anything to cause weakness, though. Caltrops, poison. This only does 5 damage. These do 9 each, but they're trying to attack me again. I think I'm just going to use the rest of my points to defend. Reminds you of your favorite game. Huh. Ow. That did a lot of damage to me. 14 health left. Okay. Survivor. Discard a block. Confirm. This is now free. You did.
Whoop.
Hit that guy and block. Not gonna block all the damage, but most of it. There are a few clones of it, like, there's one that's technically a hentai game that I really enjoyed. That's why I bought this one. It's like, well, I can stream this one. I forget the name of it, though. I liked the way that one's cards worked. I just didn't... The porn of it was pretty dissatisfying in most cases. But I didn't really get it for the porn. I got it because it was a good price. And the cards were fun. 2 damage and weaken. Okay, let's weaken the guy in the back. Deflect. There's nothing to retain because I'm about to use all my cards on him. And I'm dead. Conquered. boy is in here snoring. I'm trying to stream. Let me put up the barrier between just in case. Maybe it'll help the snoring. 1 second. Yeah, that's the buffalo. Try and set this up with one hand. Whoop! It doesn't sound like it's any less to me, but I guess I can turn down my sensitivity a bit. Alright, let's let me get foam block back up here for me to put my arm in. There we go. Okay, let's try again. Standard. Okay, so we were playing as the Silent. I don't know if I've actually cleared with Silent. Let's play Silent again. I mean, I cleared first floor Silent. Another try. Choose. What's the starting relic you start with? Ring of Snake. Draw additional 2 cards at this on your first turn. I kind of like that. We'll do this one. Where to go? Yeah, that's the thing. I kind of would need to memorize it to know where to go. But the answer is always up. However, sometimes you need to go down a little to find a way up. You can usually see it in the distance when you start each stage up that way. Ah, it goes way up over there, and then you just go that way. Let's see. Shuffle 3 random skills into your draw pile, and they cost 0 during this combat. Upgrade all your cards for the rest of combat. Whoop. Add X random colorless cards to your hand. They cost no money. No energy. Let's use hypothesis. Hypothesis. Yes, hypothesis. We'll use that. Maybe it's just very dry. If you're not very hydrated and it's very dry in a room, you can get a nosebleed. Risk, reward. Whoop. Well, it can also have something to do with blood pressure, which is why the stereotype of like getting a nosebleed when something is particularly arousing occurs. But I don't know if there's any fact in that. It's just a like I said, a stereotype. I'm gonna avoid those, or I can take them on. Whoop! I'm gonna try and take them on. I'm going to start with Hypothesis, which just makes all my cards really strong. And I'll use a regular Defend. But it doesn't cost anything, so go ahead and do that. He's going to use a block and a buff. Strike, strike, and just because I have nothing left, defend. Okay, he boosted it. Boosted his own attack power. Block and ditch one of my attack cards. More block. Strike. Don't know that I needed that more block, but anyway. Yeah, I definitely didn't. He's gonna attack and defend? Oh, I can kill him. Let's just finish him off. Fire potion. Oh, it just deals damage. Interesting. I need to remember to use my potions. Oops. I was trying to read those. Gosh, I hate left-hand mousing. Okay, we don't have much money yet. I'm not going to a shop. Okay. Got a lot more of those than I need. That gave me 8 defense. So I'm gonna take 2 damage. Okay. Weaken him. He's only going to do 3 damage. Strikes the one on the back. Acrobatics. Alright, all I got was defense and attack. One in the back just got stronger. That's lovely. 4 damage and weaken. Use a block. And strike the guy in front. I don't have anything else to attack with, so... Fourth turn. Okay. Swift Potion draws cards. Okay. Let's get another card. 4 poison and 2 weakness to all enemies. That's nice. Draw a card, discard a card. Whoop! Deflect would be good though, because it doesn't cost anything and gives me defense. I'm taking the Crippling Cloud. Okay, Shalom. Take care. Okay, question mark. As you walk into a room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of strange light, perhaps something magical? It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. Lose 3 HP, 25% chance to find a relic. Ouch. All you find is corroded metal and a bit of burning pain. However, you're still convinced there's a relic. Jeez, the odds keep going up, but I'm not winning. Success! After rummaging through the metal and burning acid, you finally grab hold of a relic and yank it out. You pull your way out of the ooze, damaged but rewarded. This is a relic. When you would die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. Okay, well, I guess that's worth having sacrificed like 50% of my health. Rummaging around in a dangerous looking slime. Welcome. Let's see. Masterful Stab. Costs an additional energy for each time you lose HP this combat. Ah, but if I haven't lost any health, it doesn't cost anything. It does 12 damage. This one's cheaper than usual. Doubles the enemy's poison and exhaust. No, it automatically exhausts. Just doubles the amount of poison the enemy has on them. Add a random skill to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Okay. How much money do I have? Definitely can't get more than one thing. All out and the catalyst. Okay. I don't think I can beat a strong enemy without going to a campfire first. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting pattern invite you in. Upgrade 2 random cards at the cost of 13 HP. I'm nearly dead already. Just 2 strikes. As you walk through the light, you notice the light is absorbed into you. It's scorching hot. However, the pain quickly recedes. You feel invigorated, and so you received a well-deserved slap. Okay then. Definitely need to heal. And it only gave me 18 health back. I just spent that on the light thingy. Alright, this is a bad idea, but let's do it. Oh! It's metallicized Lugavulin. I don't like these. Crippling Cloud. Catalyst. Metallicize this lord off. Alright, neutralize. Defend, defend, defend. And he's gonna do 13 again. Survivor. I'm only gonna need 1 block to be able to defend against him, so let's throw the other one out and use the block. So now I'm doing as much. Yeah, I'm doing as much damage to him, or doing as much defense as he's doing damage. Hit him with that, and turn. And he's taking extra damage from the poison. So I hit him with the strong poison, and then double current poisons. That does 10 damage. Okay, he's doing an effect this time. Strategic negative. Alright, all-out attack. Strike. Strike. Good thing it didn't discard one of my strikes. I should have used the 2 strikes before all out. Strength down. Agility down. Ooh. So my blocks are less effective and my attacks are less effective. And these don't just go away on their own. That's lovely. And he's gonna do 18 damage this turn. I can only block 8 of it. About to take 10 damage. That's gonna hurt. Alright, 2 damage and weaken. Lock 8 again. Damage for 8. Good thing I poisoned him, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Alright. 9 damage and random discard. So hit him with the strike plus. And the all-out attack. I don't know what he's doing, probably weakening me further. Yep, Siphon Soul. Lovely. Alright, let's weaken him again. You have enough to finish him off. There we go. Well, that hurt. White Beast statue. Potions always appear in combat rewards. I should probably use potions. Gain 10 block and deal 10 damage. Oh, that's really nice. Deal 4 damage for each skill you carry. I'll take dash. Okay, we need more rest. Get us back up to 30 HP. So we're at half HP. At least we haven't used our lizard tail yet. So we have a snake earring, and a lizard tail. Okay. Let's go this way. The boot. Whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked damage, increase it to 5. Oh, nice. It's very nice if you have something that like hits like 5 or 6 times for like 1 damage. So now they're all 5. As long as they're unblocked. Okay, 3 damage and weaken. It doesn't cost anything, so you can do that. Unnecessary at the moment. I'm gonna use Hypothesis. Strike plus. I should have used Hypothesis first because it would have made that free one do more damage too. Okay, he's not currently poisoned, so 1 defend, 2 strikes. Alright, he's gonna try and do 9 damage. This will defend all I need. Just discard the other defense card. 14 damage. Wow. Yep, we can use all out. But before we do, use strike. So it doesn't discard the other one that we kind of wanted to use to finish him off. Got a fear potion. Applies 3 vulnerable. Deals 7 damage if the enemy has poison. Deals 7 again. Oh. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. So it's, wait, -6? Or can it not go negative? So that sounds OP. If it, I mean, it'd still be nice to be able to remove strength from an enemy if they got a bunch of it. But let's do Bane. I'm leaning into this poison thing this time. Let's see what we can get out of it. Looks like we've got a spike slime. Gonna inflict a negative effect. When its HP is at or below 50%, it will become 2 smaller ones. Okay. still got more than half his HP, so he's just going to do his status thing. Frailness, so my block are less effective. Well, he's not planning on doing any damaging moves this turn. Hypothesis. I don't want to push him under 10. I'm actually going to end without playing any of those cards. So he just gave me even more frail. It's not making it more effective, it's just making it last longer. Alright. Now he's going to try and attack. Okay. We can stop that by getting him under half. Because now he's going to do a split. I think that does mean, though, that the poison goes away. 14 to all. It's kind of nice, actually. Okay, only the one in the back's trying to attack me. Just hit it with that. Then all out. And then, dash. Got him. Alright. You've got Ancient Potion. Gain an artifact. Oh. Discard Swift Potion. I'll take Ancient. Alright. Outmaneuver. Energy is used to play cards from your hand. Oh. Next turn, gain more energy. Okay, I see. Piercing Will. Drink. Oh, it gives you the effect artifact. Oh, okay. He's going to use a buff this turn. Okay. Okay, end. Enrage. Whenever you play a skill, gain 2 strength. He's gonna try and do 6 damage. I'm gonna use dash. Acrobatics. Just have to discard something. Wait, I'm out of energy already? What was the point of acrobatics? Skull Bash. Okay, artifact prevented the negative effect from it. The strategic. Alright. Defend. Defend. Piercing Wail. Unfortunately, the Piercing Wail only lasts 1 turn, apparently. He's going for a lot of damage right now. I can't do anything about that much damage. Double the current poison. They're not poison! He's gonna one-shot me now. Alright. Tail was effective. He's not poisoned, so Bane is only gonna do 7 damage. Let's use Dash, because it counts as an attack, not a skill, and blocks. Yeah, alright. 39 damage. I have 2 HP left. I already used my tail. Neutralize. All out. Fire potion. So survival, barely. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. New card. 8 damage, more energy next turn. Or 6 damage and 3 poison. Let's do poison stab. Alright, fire. Rest, definitely. We have 2 HP left and we lost our extra life. Okay, what's the question mark? It's a merchant. Okay. But I can't buy health. I don't have a whole lot of money. What's this do? 14 damage. Discard all non-attacks in your hand. Okay. That's actually, even though it's on sale, it's pretty pricey. 6 damage and 3 poison. Yeah, let's buy that as well. Both of these are campfires. We're gonna rest, get some more health back. So 38. We're fighting a giant blob. Oh no, it's got cell divide too. I'm gonna start with hypothesis. And I actually don't have anything else that's useful here. Because everything else costs too much energy. That would do anything. Okay, 3 exhausting cards. Unknown non-attack. Okay. Alright, so let's neutralize. Poison stab. Strike. All out. Slime Crush. Okay, just kind of announcing that his next attack is an aggressive 26 damage move. That's a lot. There's 3 poison left. Oh, I knocked him out of it. He's gonna do split instead. So hit him with another strike to reduce how much that health he's gonna have after splitting. He also takes the poison damage, which is good. So now he's 2 smaller, 51 HP slimes that can divide further. Lovely. I'm gonna do 11 damage. So let's block and unload. And then strike the one in the front. Okay. Now he's not gonna do his he was gonna debuff me. And I don't want that. So now there's two small 20 HP ones. Okay. Poison the one in the back. Weaken the one that's planning to attack. One defense. Strikes the one in front. I don't. Not. I mean, I don't like it very much, but this is like a flavored thing, so hopefully it's better. I'll doctor it up if I decide I don't like it that much. Alright, let's see. So I can use a point to get rid of these exhaust cards. Or I can just... Don't worry about it. So he has 3 left. Let's triple the poison on the guy in the back. He is attacking, so let's use dash. Wait, how many points do I have left? Okay, I'm gonna dash this one. And oh, I thought I had one left. I was gonna kill this guy with the strike, but okay. I guess dash is a 2. Oh, is dash a 2 energy one? That's why. Oh well. And rail blocked. Still good to have blocked though. Okay. Crippling cloud. Unload. And that's all the points I've got. So the guy in the front's gonna survive, but only barely. And the guy in the back doesn't get to split. Alright. I honestly can do anything and I'll win this one. Nice. Gold. We got some snacko oil. Draw 5 cards. Randomize the cost of cards that are in your hand. That's weird. Alright, so... Cannot draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0. I kind of like that. Gain an energy. Draw 2 cards. Can only be used once. Deal 8 damage twice. Decrease the damage of this card by 2. See. I'll take bullet time. Let me see what this DM is. Let me respond to this. Dang typos. Okay. Let's see. What is the red thing? Philosopher's Stone. Gain an additional energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with a strength. No. Gain an energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer smith at rest sites. I mean, I haven't really been getting a chance to smith at rest sites anyway, but because I keep having to heal. But that was mostly because of it sacrificing a bunch of health. Let's take the tiny house though. Poison stab is now better. Got some more money. Choose a card in your discard pile, return it to your hand, and it costs 0 this turn. Huh. Get rid of the Snecko oil. I'll take that instead. Alright. Apply 3 poison to a random enemy 3 times. Oh, okay, that I like. Dodge and roll. 4 block. And next turn 4 block. Huh. I do like dash. I already have one though. Let's take a bouncing flask. Because I did say I was going to try and do more poison. So this one's good for poison. Which boss is that? It's like 2 spirit wisps. I don't remember what that could mean. It's been a while since we played much of this. Not that I really knew all of them anyway. We got some thieves. They're gonna steal gold if they hit me. And they have plenty of health, so they will probably hit me. Let's do bouncing flask. Alright. Put this aside for a moment. Alright, let's see. Is it okay? I have to choose one to affect with the catalyst. So I can double the poison of the guy in the back, defend myself, or do 14 damage to somebody who already has poison. I can only defend 5 of the 20 damage they're aiming at me. Let's catalyst the guy in the back. They're not doing small amounts of damage, and they're stealing my money. What the heck? Alright, dash. And unload. Yeah, I think I know how I can doctor this to make it taste better to me. I should plug in my phone. It's actually not that much power right now. There we go. Alright, so they're both using a defensive move this time. Huh. Okay, let's do Crippling Cloud and All-Out Attack. Even more poison to you guys. The weakness isn't gonna help much this turn, but it'll still be in effect next turn. We can neutralize, which will do a little bit of damage. Wait, how much does all out do? 10 damage to all. Okay. He's about to take 5, so we neutralize the guy in the back, then all out. which will allow the poison to kill the guy in the front. Actually, both of them are dead from poison now. That'll do it. So, stole the money back. Found some more gold. Explosive poison could be good. Yeah. And 7 damage and a weakness. 12 damage, but it's free if you discarded a card. I'll do sneaky. Okay, let's do market. Innate. Deal 11 damage and exhaust. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to buy it. This stupid thing. Now I don't have much money. Blade Dance is nice. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. I want it. Too bad I accidentally bought that other one. Okay. I don't even know what that other one does, actually. Because I think I did read it. Oh yeah, backstab. So I always start with this card. But once I play it, it's gone. Still though, 11 damage from the start. That's not a bad card to have, for sure. So 3 question marks and then a hard enemy, or fight, question mark, and avoid that hard enemy? I'd rather fight the hard enemy earlier. Because if I take that route, I can avoid further hard enemies. Okay. Take a relic and 50% chance of getting rise? Yeah, okay. Got the negative. As you push the coffin open, you push the coffin open. As you do, black fog spews forth, covers the entire room. Inside, you find no body, only a relic. You take it and move onwards, coughing violently. You come across an ornate building, which appears abandoned. The plaque has been torn free from the wall, and it is on the floor. It reads, "The Library." Inside you find countless rows of scrolls, manuscripts, and books. You pick one and cozy yourself into a chair for some quiet time. You can sleep to restore 22 HP, which actually is pretty nice. Or I can pick... I have a 20 cards will be presented to me. I get to pick one and put it in my deck. I'm taking a healing, actually. I'm pretty low. Reading is for chumps. You doze off in the comfy chair instead. You wake up feeling refreshed. Chest contains Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Okay, before we do the fight, I'm gonna go grab rum and coke. So we'll do a pour. I'm gonna have to rethink how I'm going to do the pour because I only have one hand at the moment. Well, actually, I have no weight restriction. I'll see if I can carry. Might be able to hold the can. Mute while in background. Tab. There we go. We'll play this music while I'm gone, and then we'll be doing the pour when we get back. Whoop.
NOAH3885 is here.
Whoop. 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 There I go. Forgetting to unmute again. That's really annoying. And I think I do have an easy way to fix that. I really need to remember to make that change. I need to set it up so that when I leave the BRB screen, it automatically sets my microphone to unmuted. Not toggles it, because then if I hit unmute and then do it, it will remute. I don't want that. Oh wow, Noah. That's a pretty long streak. With them. And you just announced it a couple days ago? Yeah. And that's part of why I decided not to stream yesterday, is because like I would have been starting at like 7 and it would have been 1 hour long, and I'm like, people are going to lose their streaks. One of the things that's nice about my stream is that I stream for so long, so it's a lot easier to actually get and maintain a streak here than you would in most other streams. Kind of makes the stream thing more fun to do, because it's harder to miss out on. Alright. Back into the game. Time to fight a hard enemy. Oh, a Taskmaster again. Okay. So automatically does 3 damage to each of them when he come in. When did I get a happy flower? Oh, is that the one I got when I did the cursed? That's what it was. Okay. So I can unplayable innate. Okay, well, innate means I start with it. That's right. So that and black stab are guaranteed. I'm gonna start off by hitting backstab into the big guy. Because Taskmaster, I'm pretty sure, can summon more if I'm not careful. Not certain, but I think so. I'd love to do Bouncing Flask. However, I don't have enough energy to do that and defend very effectively, so I'm just going to use Dash, which gives me 10 defense, and I can throw another 5 on top of that, which might be a good idea, because these guys are going to do a bunch of damage. So let's block as much as we can. And 12 blocked. 3 blocks. 4 dealt to me. 13 taken out. Oh, this is every turn. Oh my. That could be really bad against certain abilities. Oh well. Alright, so Noxious Fumes. Neutralize. Poison Stab. Actually, yeah, we only have 1 energy left, so Survivor. It blocks for more. And it discards 1 card, which I can't play because I'm out of energy anyway. I do so much damage. Not seen. Alright, so here's the thing. If we use bullet time, I can't draw any more cards, but I can play everything else in my inventory. Starting with Piercing Will, which brings all their attack damage down significantly. Then Strike, let's see, that one's going to do 7 damage, Strike is 4, Strike is 6. So between these is going down 10. Okay, I'm not going to be able to kill anybody, but I can get pretty close on the guy in the middle. And the poison should finish him off. Let's see. I can only block for 5. Goodness. Okay. Let's hit the guy who's planning to do so much freaking damage. Then defend. And I'm just going to poison stab him because it doesn't matter which attack I use. That's better. Let's see. Could Crippling Cloud, but at this point, it's not really necessary. So we hit him with Catalyst, which brings out to 8 poison on him. Then Unload. And there, now the poison will kill him.
Start each combat with 10 block. I like that. Money. Tools of the trade. Starting your turn, draw a card. And discard one. Which is like every turn. I'm taking escape plan. I don't want the fear potion. Okay. We're taking the safer path. Health's already kind of low. Alright. Add a random colorless card to your hand. Start turn. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. I should put this over here, actually. Because I'm not using the keyboard right now anyway. So I can get my drink easier. 8 damage and draw a card. That's not bad. Another dash wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't have any more. I don't have enough money. Yeah, I don't have enough money to get anything other than backflip. I'm just gonna pass then. Alright. We rest. Letter opener. For every 3 skills, every time you use 3 skills in the same turn, 5 damage to all enemies. Nice. And I also have one that's I gain a strength if I do 3 attacks in one turn. So nice. Plated armor. Well, at least I don't have to get through all of his armor every turn, because each turn is going to knock 3 off the top. 6 times 2, though, that's kind of annoying. Take away all of his defense. Do I have anything that draws a card? No. Okay. Bullet time. Defend. Oh yeah, I could have used acrobatics. Can I get rid of Lithe for it? I can. That doesn't actually do much. Bane. And unload. And that's 3 attacks in one turn, so I gain a strength. I do have 15 defense because I get the anchor 10 and then 1 defense, so that should be enough to actually survive without taking any damage. I like that. Blocked all. And he's got 9 armor left. Then I don't have to get through to do any more damage. Okay. Noxious fumes. Survivor. He's doing 10 damage to me? I mean, I have 2 defense, so just do that. If I did strike, he would take 2 damage and lose 1 level of his shielding. Or, nah, I'll just block all of his attack. Oh, I didn't use enough for letter opener anyway. End turn. Oh, okay. One of my cards must have been ability rather than skill. Yeah, abilities usually are long. The ones that last more than 1 turn. Forgot about that. So now he's going to get poison. He's going to go up every turn. Escape plan. Nope, it's an attack. But all out. Sneaky Strike's now free. Catalyst, doubling his current poison level. And then Piercing Wail, reducing his strength by 6. So I didn't manage to block anything, but I blocked 6 of his attack by reducing his attack power. Which reduces how much he light steals on me. That's good. Bouncing Flask. Now he has 14 poison. I will block 5 of the attack he's planning to do, hit him with another 9 attack, and enough poison to finish him off. Okay. Ooh, another ancient potion. Okay, discard that. Take that potion. Yeah, I can't drink it here. Oh, right, because that artifact's that... I keep forgetting. It's an artifact, not a relic. I keep mistaking artifact for relic. Completely different items. Or abilities, rather. Artifact is an effect. Relic is items. That's pretty tasty. Alright. Let me see who this is. Okay, they hung up. Let's just get another catalyst. Those are nice. For my poison strategy. That's the last bite of the pasta. I just had to eat my green beans now. I can wait until whatever's in here. A man with an eye patch and a devilish grin strides up to you. Hey there, stranger! Interested in advancing science? I can make you stronger than any training or blessing. You're gonna need it if you're one of those heroes with a death wish. What do you say? Test Jax. Gives you 2 strength at the cost of 3 HP. Test subject to transform 2 cards. Or ingest mutagens. Which just lets you, in the first turn of every battle, have +3 strength. Actually, I'll take that. Marvelous! You quaff the mysterious substance, immediately are invigorated and feel your muscle fibers twitch. Alright. Excuse me. Where's my salt shaker? Put a little bit of salt on green beans before I eat them. That'll work. We got another merchant, and this time I have a little bit of money. A sale and another dash. It's kind of expensive for dash, though. Why is the dash 2 points? That said, 10 block, 10 damage. Both of those are better than one block, 1 attack, so... It's worth more than spending those 2 energy separately. Still though, pricey. We'll go here and get some more health. And this should be the last fight before the boss. Alright. I don't know what the Mystic's planning to do, but... let's immediately backstab. Poison stab. Catalyst. And, we already have 10 defense, so Survivor isn't really needed. I think I'll just hit him with Strike. And since we did 3 attacks that turn, we permanently went up 1 strength. And... oh, not. Different kind of strength. Okay. That one just buffed them, I think. Yeah, they both just got 2 points of strength. Planning a strategic buff. Neutralize. Dash, which will... that! Hey there, Percival. Whoop! Been bunked. How's your evening going? Let's hit him with... yeah, I could finish him off, but actually again, I am going to block all the damage he's going to do, so I'm going to use the 1 point to start doing some damage to the guy in the back. And that's 3 attacks in 1 turn again, so strength went up again. Poison didn't quite kill him, but I blocked his attack. Oh, the buff heals! He's only got 16 health left. I have 4 points. Okay, so crippling poison, noxious fumes, all out attack, and the poison will finish him off. Dang, he almost healed all his own health. Let's see. Let's see if this comes up, and it was a skill, so I didn't get the bonus. He's gonna use the strategic buff. Apathesis and Bane. He boosted his own strength again. He's not using attacks. What does his strength even matter? I could kill him with Bouncing Flask this turn, I think. Because that's more the poison than he has health. I'll just use a poison stab. He's got 2 HP left and 22 poison. He did. Considerable overkill. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Nah. Terror. Apply 99 vulnerable. Exhaust. Creature take 50% more damage from attacks. I see. And with 99 points of it, that's just going to last the rest of the fight. Like, why does it need a number? Yeah, I'll take care. Skip the potion.
Yeah.
Whoop. Healing. Full health. Ready to go. Ooh, brownies. Nice. I just had some, what you call it? Velveeta shells. I'm not fond of Velveeta. I really don't like fake cheese. But I put some blue cheese dressing on it. So I had Velveeta shells with blue cheese dressing. And that was pretty good. And I also had some green beans. And I got my rum and coke, so I'm good. Proceed. Alright. Ready to fight the boss with full HP. The Collector. The Collector's the Collector's intentions are unknown. Okay. Well, I mean, let's see. How do I want to start? Let's go ahead and backstab him. Attack, skill, but he's not poisoned yet. It doesn't really matter. Bullet time. Now he's poisoned. Let's double that. And then hit him twice more. Okay, he summoned minions. Let's see. They abandon combat if their leader's destroyed or defeated. So 7, 7, and 18. That's a lot of attack. Not fond of that amount. Hit him again with Poison Dagger. Catalyst to double it. He's got 18 poison now. And then everything else on defending. Ow. Ow. Alright. Ancient Potion. Drink it. Explosive Potion. Throw it. Strength Potion. Drink it. Escape Plan. Play it. It was a skill. Isn't that what it's supposed to do? It gave me some... Oh, it gave me 3 defense. That's right. It gives me 3 defense if what I draw is a skill. So, yeah. It worked. Nice. I didn't go my ash. I thought I had a or a tissue there. That was a napkin. Here we go. Here's on my left. Okay. All out attack will discard all my non-attacks in my hand. Let's use Hypothesis. He's gonna do a defensive thing and buff. 17 damage to all. Let's do that. I'm gonna take another 14 damage this turn. Well, minus the 3. Ooh, we buffed all their strengths. The 2 in the front are about to die. This turn, because I'm gonna drop a crippling poison. Alright, and then let's hit the guy in the back with a free one. These 2 are gonna die from the poison. I don't need to defend because he's not attacking. The other 2 are gonna die from poison, so strike. Which upped my strength again. I like that sticks. That once the strength is up, it stays. You're mine! I blocked something. And then got hit with vulnerable and frail. I think I blocked the one that keeps him from damage, or keeps me from doing as much damage. His next move looks to be summoning more minions, I think. Okay, so I got 2 dash pluses and an unload plus. So I'm gonna do a dash plus and an unload plus. As that's only I can manage there. But he's down to 42 HP now. Yep. And if I can kill him, it won't matter that he's got minions now. Let's terrorize the boss. Bane. Which hits him twice if he's poisoned. He did. Well, I used all my potions on that boss. I mean, why wouldn't you? So I will take the flex potion. Next turn, draw the number of cards you used your energy. And gain energy based on the energy thrown away. Huh. Interesting. I really could only see myself doing that if I didn't draw anything useful to me in a turn. Like, if the enemies are not attacking and I draw all attacks and that skill, I'm just like, okay. Or rather, if the enemies are not attacking and I draw only defensive cards, that's what I meant. So if I get only defensive cards in that skill, I'm just like, alright, so just throw everything away and we'll worry about this next turn. I can get another unload, or... Oh, I don't think I want alchemize. I'm just so bad about using my potions. I'm always like, but what if I need it? Because they can be used anytime. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a second unload card. I like that card. It's useful. Another... Oh, ring... Wait. I have Ring of Snake. Ring of Serpent. Replaces Ring of Snake. At the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. Oh, so instead of 2 cards at the start of combat, you get 1 additional card every turn. That might be what I get. Upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Start your turn. Future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. Oh. So I only... Wait. So I have 2 less reward options at the end of each battle. But I get an extra energy every turn. Oh, no. No. I'm taking Ring of Serpent. You're upgrading from Snake to Serpent. What's next? Worm? The draconic worm, not the wriggly earthworm thing. Ooh. Time-looking vortex. No idea what that is. Alright, well, we're already made it to the 3rd floor. That's kind of nice. What route do we want to take? If we're gonna do any of these tough guys, I want it to be kind of early. Yeah, we're gonna stick to the right side for the most part, but we could start anywhere. Can't take the left paths here if we go over here. I'm gonna start us over here because it gives us 3 question marks.
KROYT1 is here.
Hey, Croyd. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Hi, hi. How you doing? Hi, hi. I'm gonna try and wave. Hold on. I kept recognizing my hand when I do that, but hi, hi. There we go. Whoop. You made it past Mushroom? I've not done that yet. You're more experienced than I already. What the heck am I fighting? Hold on. Whoop! Okay. Whew. Whoop! Whoop! Okay, this guy is Thorns, so I don't want to hit him unless I can hit him really hard. Or potentially defeat him. Of course, I could weaken him first. I don't think that reduces the amount of thorns, though. Now let's backstab one of these repulsor guys. And then dash against him. It's the only other thing I have that does damage. Well, I'm already blocking more damage than they're planning to do. So let's hit the guy in the front with unload. Oh, not the front, but the guy in the back with unload. Wait, no, we have 2 points. Piercing Wail. And then let's unload on the guy in the front because it does so much damage. And because we made him so much weaker, that 17 defense is plenty. I blocked the thorns. Strength is worn off. Block that. Block that. Guy in the back's trying to use Daze effect. Interesting. Alright. Nobody's doing any damage this turn. Let's hypothesis. Noxious flame. Or noxious fume, rather. And then, we will terrorize the guy in the front. It'll make him easier to kill later. Oh, it's luck. Interesting. Okay, so we managed to kill the middle guy with poison. This is considered an... Oh, and it hits twice. It will kill him, though. Alright, Bane. Which means I do take 10 damage from the dang thorns. I should have thrown some block up first. Let's do this. Discard one of these dazes. And then smack him with a poison stab. That will block his attack. And he only has 8 health left. All of which will be gone. Wow, alright. I don't even have to hit him. Well, let's do it anyway. Dash. If it was one of the guys that has a thorn effect, I wouldn't have bothered hitting him. I was just like, okay. Just don't take my turn. Let the poison go on. Potion for gaining 12 block. Nice. Calculated gamble. Discard your hand. Draw that many. Or a Bane Plus. Ooh, I want that. Bane Plus is definitely useful in my current build. I'm building what I can into poison. This guy has... At the end of the turn gains 3... Ooh, okay, so he gains strength every turn. That's not so great. Whoop! Alright, let's strike him with backstab. And then I'm actually just going to throw bullet time. Sneak strike, defense because I can, and unload. So that did a lot of damage, almost half his HP. And then blocked his attack. Nice. Feeling cold return. Oh. Let's terrorize him. All out will get rid of things that are... Okay, so let's do noxious fumes. Do you want to block 5 of his attack or hit him with 11 damage? I'm gonna block some of his attack. Ow. Alright. He is currently poisoned, so I can deal the double attack thing on him. So this is just going to hurt me for 2 damage. Let's see. 21 attack, Jesus. Alright, hit him with this. Can I discard the burn? I can. Yeah, there we go. I won't take the damage from the burn then. Nice. Actually, that is a very good use for that card. It's like, oh no, my defense went up and I discard your burn. Nice.
Whoop.
Fair. There's another game that's more like based on Dungeons and Dragons. It's something about a dungeon. Something dungeons. I forget. It does look like it's really fun. I haven't touched it. I haven't gotten it. Okay, so I managed to do enough damage to the letter opener. Did a little damage to him. I managed to use enough skills, I mean. I did some damage through letter opener. And I have 18 defense. Should block most of his attack, thankfully. He's only got 1 poison left. That's not a lot. Ooh. There we go. I can double his current poison level, or... Is it him weaken? He did. Oh yeah, because I gave him terror, so even the weaken does more than just the 4 damage, it does 6. I forgot we hit him with terror. Library of Runia? I don't know what that is. I haven't heard of that. That's definitely not the one I'm thinking of, though. Gain 3 thorns. Deal 20 damage. Next attack, draw 2 cards. 2 additional cards. I know I've seen Corgi play it. I've seen a bunch of other people play it. It looks like it's really hard, but it's like a turn-based RPG side-scroll D&D basically. Very like dice-based. I wish I could remember. I would definitely play that today. Some more tomorrow. I would play that. Unless it cost a bunch because I don't own it yet. Library of Runia. I mean, I'd try it if it looked fun, but I've never heard of it. Deal 6 damage for each attack played this turn. Interesting. Deal 20 damage. Next turn, draw 2 cards. I do like the deal 20 damage part, but I'm gonna take the finisher move. I don't have that yet. I've never used that one. Sounds good. Winding halls. As you slowly make your way up the twisting pathways, you can constantly find yourself losing your way as the walls and ground seem to inexplicably shift before your eyes. The constant whispering voices in the back of your head aren't helping things either. Passing by a structure you are certain you previously seen, you start to question if you're going insane or if the impossible geography of this place is starting to get to you. You need to change something, and soon. That's what the voices say anyway. And why would they lie? Embrace madness. Receive 2 madness, lose 9 HP. Focus. Become cursed. an additional Writhe. I already have one. Heal for 17 HP. I like healing. I don't need 17 HP? Well, no, I guess I'm missing more than that. Retrace your steps, lose 3 of your max HP. I'm gonna focus. There we go. That depends, Chillin. You haven't really told me anything about it other than the name. As you take a moment to stop and carefully observe the undulating landscape around you, the hint of a pattern starts to emerge from within the randomness. Whenever the demented noises begin to interrupt your thoughts, you struggle through the mental pain and ignore it. Eventually, you successfully map out the path forward and continue on, now resistant to the nefarious nature of this alien place. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Pray. You can transform one of my cards. Let's transform a Writhe card. Oh, it just becomes another curse. I don't want that. Alright, let's do a defend. Go. Envenom. Interesting. As the power of the shrine flows through you, your mind feels altered. What the heck is Envenom do? I haven't seen that card before. Whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply a poison. Nice power card. I like that. Especially since I'm trying to do a bunch of poison damage. That's like really what I'm aiming for. Alright, next question mark. It's an elite monster, I think. I don't know. The Maw, he's probably an elite. 300 HP! Yeah, he's gotta be an elite.
What?
Alright, let's just throw bullet time at this. Backstab, crippling cloud, all out. And we only did 30 damage to him, but that's terror. Poison stab. Unload. Unload. He did 18 damage to me. That hurt. Alright. She could do both. Let's escape player. They gave me some defense. He's trying to do 10 damage to me. I'm gonna use the balancing flask. It does way more poison than Envenom will. And I have 1 point left, which I will use to block. I can only block 3 of the damage. Damn. Well, I used 3 skills, which did 3 damage to him. That's good. Blocks some of the damage. Damn, this guy hurts. Oh, I always neglect my poisons. My potions, rather. I can up my strength. Gain 12 block. What is he doing next? Just a buff. None of this is going to help against a buff, but I could go ahead and drink the gain strength. Because it's only for 1 turn, and if he's buffing, I don't have to do defensive stuff. He does have poison, so Bane. It's 28 damage. Dash will do 12, but it takes 2. No, I don't need the block. Just hit him with 2 strikes, it'll do more thanks to vulnerable state. And he buffed his own strength. Of course he did. 8 times 3. That's a bit annoying. Let's do some damage and weaken him. I'm gonna poison stab him. And catalyst. Double the amount of poison he's got going right now. Survivor will block 8 damage. I can't afford dash anymore, that's fine. Hit him with another strike. Did a little bit of damage there. He's only got 50 health left, and 31 of that's going to be lost when he starts his turn. Catalyst. Okay, he's going to die to poison this turn. I can do whatever. Bane. And finisher. He did, and the poison didn't even hit him yet. Anyway. Blessing of Forge. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. That's an interesting one. 9 damage, draw a card, discard a card. Okay. Cost 1 less energy for each card discarded this turn. 9 damage 3 times. If this card is discarded from your hand, draw 3. Huh. Interesting card. I don't want to take Dagger Throw, even though the rest of these are like way upgraded and rarer. It costs 3 to begin it. Yeah, I'm just gonna take 3 flex actually.
Take your flex.
Alright. How are we doing for health? We used a bunch in that last fight. I haven't been forging anything in this. It's just been every time I get to a campfire with this character, it's like, oh, heal. We just needed it every time. Alright, battle start. What do we got? Nemesis. Negative effect on me. I don't... Apotheosis. Then Backstab, because it does more damage if I've upgraded it. And then boosted Noxious Fumes. End. Unfortunately, the strength boost at the beginning of the turn didn't really help for that strategy, but... what can you do? Alright, good God, that's gonna have a lot of cards in my hand for no reason. Alright, let's hit him with Crippling... Yeah, Crippling Cloud. Actually, let's do... No, bullet time takes 2. Dang it. I should have not bothered with the Crippling Cloud. Because I can do, like, this and that. Which means I draw like 7 cards, but I can't draw cards if... Anyway, I have discarded cards, so this is free, and now I have energy. I should have done that in a different order. Anyway. There was a bunch of that I did out of order. Anyway, I did some stuff. Ow! Good God. He hit me with a bunch of fire or something. Dash is considered an attack. Neutralize. Damage and weaken. I don't need to block. So if we hit him with all out, it doesn't really discard anything. It discards something at random. Anyway, and then strike, and then finisher, which hits multiple times depending on how many attacks I use this turn. Damn, that did a bunch. And he's got a 31 poison right now. He is really burning me a lot. But, bad for him. It's not really doing him much good. Do dash to get some defense. Ow. I blocked all of it. Ha! Alright. Let's hit him with... Oh, dang. We have 40 damage of poison right now. Bouncing Flask. Catalyst. We have 156 poison damage. Oh, hey, that gave me an achievement. The Catalyst achievement. Apply 99 or more poison to an enemy. Oh, he did. He did, and then some. Here, have some of that. There you go. Now he only has 29 health and 156 poison coming his way. Okay, bye. I got an achievement for that. Let me tab over to Steam. What? Apply 99 or more poison on a single enemy. Okay. I'll take it. I got a Steam achievement from poison the heck out of the guy. Tornado bottle. Bottle tornado. Upon pickup, choose a power card. Start each combat with this card in your hand. Ooh. One poison every time you damage an enemy with an attack that isn't blocked, or the problem with this one is it takes 2 energy to use. This one only takes 1 energy to use, and it's 2 poison to all enemies at the start of every turn. It's just better. And cheaper. Main thing is it's cheaper. 12 to block. I already have one of those. Infinite Blades. Start at the start of your turn. Add a shiv to your hand. Just, every turn, just here's a shiv. Bane Plus. Ooh, Bane Plus out of the 3 is actually like the most tempting. I'll take a power. Oh, that Bane Plus though.
What?
Yeah, like if I went all Bane, I was like, hey, as long as I'm dealing any poison damage, as long as I'm poisoning, and I now always draw on my first turn, poison every turn, like, yeah, I could go all Bane at this point, and it would work. As long as I have something to defend with. I only have 2 Bane cards so far. Yeah, let's rest from our HP. Treasure chest containing a dream catcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Oh, okay, that's good because I always seem to rest with this character. God, not thorns, and he's got, oh dear. So that guy's artifacted, which means I can't poison him. But I will try every turn. Automatically. And Infinite Blades. And he's got a lot of fucking defense. Block is not removed and starting next turn. So yeah, I need to start whittling that down.
God, they upped their thorns higher? Okay, I need to poison those two and just let them die on their own. 300 thorns. Yeah, I don't want to be a thorn. Like, all they're doing is upping their thorns so far. They can attack, and that would be annoying. But I can eventually just kill them by letting their thorns take care of it. Just gonna use terror to get rid of, I guess one of the artifact on that one. Shiv. Defend. Ow. Oh, I auto-attacked when I used too many skills, and I think it actually... Not sure, did it... did the thorns come into effect? I don't think it did. No, it must not have. Because if the artifact caused thorns to hit me, like, they had like 5 thorns each, and I would have lost more, right? Anyway, he doesn't have any artifact left, so he can actually be damaged now with that. Hit him with that, and then... That'll hit everybody, which means these 2 will thorns damage me. I don't want the 14 damage. So acrobatics. Get rid of that one. I'm not gonna use it. Okay. Bullet time. Dash. Dash again. There we go. We got rid of his defense thing. But I only have 14 defense. That will defend me from these 2 if I don't do anything else with them. Apotheosis is free. I would do 22 damage to them? No. Just strike that one? This is a skill, so let's just triple how much poison one of them has. And maybe we can get rid of them that much sooner. And I'll block all the damage they're doing right now. Yeah, they took more poison. I'm gonna use the escape plan, which gave me 3 defense. Okay, they're not using an attack, so I'm just gonna drop some bouncing flask on them. Just make the poison worse. There we go. All of them, I have 1 point left, so I will use this to give myself some defense. Did some auto damage thanks to the letter opener. And since I'm blocking, I can use this to deal 5 damage to him and block the revenge damage. Poison will now kill both. There we go. I do appreciate that defense will actually block Thorn's damage. Strength potion. I'm gonna get rid of the thorns. Take that one. Master Stab Plus. Costs an additional energy for each time you lose HP. Okay, so as long as I don't lose any HP, I can use it for free. Deals 16 damage. I mean, yeah, alright. Oh, mini moths. Jawworm, they're called. Alright, well, all of them have been dealt some damage. It doesn't do anything if they don't already have poison, and it's destroyed if I use it, so just discard it for now. When it comes up next time, I might use it. Alright, let's throw something at him. Ooh, ow. Okay. Now I have 2 points of poison now. I'm gonna do a bunch of damage with this. Let's use escape plan. And that did not count. That was an attack, not a skill, so no bonus there. But I can cause weakness on an enemy. This one's doing the most damage. Let's weaken him. Crippling Cloud. Everybody gets some poison. I like that. Shivhu. Which counts as an additional attack. Bane will hit twice, and this will do 6 damage for each attack, regardless of who I aimed it at. So this is going to do 14. That'll do... if I use it after this... 18. Actually, that doesn't mean I'm going to kill doing that. So I would want to hit him with the 14. Wait, no, 14? Okay, let's hit... This is going to do 18? Okay, no, it will because of the poison. Yeah, the one... He's got 1 health left, but the poison will kill him. Which is more valuable than using a defend card, because all of them were going to do 10 or more damage. Which is so bloody much. Okay, I won't draw any cards if I do that, so okay. Bullet time. Hypothesis. Poison stab the guy in the back. Shiv the guy in the front. 10. 10. I can't actually play that. He's got a little bit of health left, but all he's going to do is a buff defend. And the poison will kill him before he gets another turn. But I'll shiv him anyway. There you go. Gold, flex potion, not important. Black flip plus is 8 block and 2 cards drawn. I do like the 8 block. That is at least useful enough. Slice though is pretty useful. I'll take the plus. Skip the potion. I do not want to have to go through this hard enemy right before a boss, even if I do have a healing afterwards. So I am going to take the right path. We have over 200 gold. What does this do? Put a skill from the draw pile into your hand. Infinite blades would be more useful. A second bullet time could be useful. Deal 3 damage X times. Oh, 7 damage X times. Skewer is pretty dang nice. More Bane would be better. Bane, deflect, infinite blade. That's all. Probably should have looked at what these 3 do, actually. Too late, though. I don't have the money for them, so I'm not even going to read them. Battle start. Here we go.
Alright, so I got Infinite Blade Plus. He's gonna do a strategic negative. Yeah, the Maw has returned. This. Backstab and all out. Didn't even have any points left to spend. Okay, I got weakened and frailed. We'll see what I can do here. Terror. I can't undo. I should have bullet timed before frailed, before terror. Oh wait, I thought terror was 0. Master stab costs nothing because I haven't been hurt yet. Apotheosis. He's doing 25 damage this turn, so I'm dead. Unlocks relics. There's Duvu doll, Smiling Mask, and Tiny Chest are now items in the game. We have 30 minutes left. I don't think that's enough time for another run of this. But we unlocked another of the things you get by playing as that character. I think there's still one character we have 4 unlockables left on. So that's actually... I think there is a character, and we aren't as far on as we are with this character now. So we go to standard. 3 unlocks, 3 unlocks, 3 unlocks. Yeah, we have another thing we can get for Watcher. Oh yeah, and the other game I was thinking about playing is... I don't feel like playing Rhythm though. I guess we'll start this one and then we'll either go late or... I mean, the game saves often. We don't have to finish the run. We can pick this up tomorrow. So we'll just go standard as the Watcher. I don't remember how to play Watcher. If I ever have. Greetings, choose. Let's start with more money. Maybe we can make something out of it. We can get rare cards by fighting. Ooh. If we take the left, actually, if we take either path, we should be able to do 3 hard enemies. There's no point in starting at a shop. Well, then again, we do have 199 to start with. Alright, we'll start with a shop. We should have to beat this guy first. Miracle. Retained cards are not discarded. Okay. Retain. So this will be here even if I don't use it. If I use it, I gain an energy, but it goes away. Let's see. Block 5, deal 6, block 5, gain 8 block and calm. So just block and strike. And that's really it. I don't have any need to play any other cards right now. That's enough to defend against this guy. And that's all the attack cards I had. Okay. 9 damage, enter Wrath. I'm not sure what Wrath does, but sure. Here, 9 damage to you. In Wrath state, what happens? Your attacks deal double damage, and you take double damage from attacks. Oh, well, nobody's attacking me. It's fine. Bap. Give me another energy. Bap, you dead. Oh no, I'm frailer. Bap. So I have played as this character before. I remember that Wrath thing. I just didn't remember what it does. Alright, add a card to your deck. Prostrate. 2 mantra up, 4 block. What is mantra? You enter divinity if you reach 10 mantra. Don't know what divinity does. Oh wait, it's upon entering the stance. Gain 3 energy. Attacks deal triple damage. Exit the stance at the start of your next turn. Ooh. Triple damage on your attacks, and you have 3 additional energy. But you need to save up 10 of the... I did not click that! Freaking mouse. Anyway. I have some money. Flurry of blocks? Deal 4 damage whenever you change stances. Return this from the discard pile to your hand. Oh, deal 4 damage. If you change stances, you get it back from your discard pile. Interesting. At the end of your turn, shuffle an insight from your draw pile, or into your draw pile. Whatever insight does. Draw 2 cards, I see. 4 block, add a safety. Which gains 12 block once. 6 block, shuffle insight.
Whoop!
Deal 9 damage, gain block equal to unblocked damage dealt. Huh. Could be good. Oh, and hypothesis is available. Artifact exhaust. Oh, okay, gain 1 art. Gotcha. Yeah, this character works very different from the previous one. Oh, we do have enough points to actually get one of these relics instead. Every 10th attack deals double damage. 50% discount on all products. Ooh. Start of each combat, apply vulnerable to all enemies. I'm actually going to get the membership card. Which means like I can't really buy much this visit, but next time I visit, I could get more pretty cheaply. Actually, honestly, his prices are already pretty low with that. Nice. Yeah, I saved so much money. It's like so much that I was able to buy 2 cards after getting the membership card. Like, I would not have been able to afford even 2 without the membership card. Damn. Alright. Let's see. 11 damage, I can block 10. Or all 11. But I wouldn't be able to hit back. So let's actually use 2 defense. I'll let 1 attack through. Hit him for 6. Alright. He's not using an attack. So I'm going to go ahead. Use Flurry of Blows and Eruption, which pulls it right back out. Flurry of Blows again. Strike. I don't have any more points. So, Mantra. Strike again. He's already dead. He didn't even get a turn. Goodbye. Flex Potion. Card from deck. Routine. Enter Wrath. Exhaustion. Okay, so it's another card that can get me into Wrath. gain 12 block. It's not a lot considering it takes 2 energy. Let's take Wallop. You fall into a puddle. It's made of slime goop. Tragically, you claw yourself out over several minutes as you feel the goop starting to burn. You can feel goop in your ears, goop in your nose, goop everywhere. Climbing out, you notice that some of your gold is missing. Looking back to the puddle, you see your missing coins combined with gold from unfortunate adventurers mixed together in the puddle.
What?
Spend 11 HP to collect 75 gold? Or just lose the 26 I had on me? No, I don't care about the gold. You decide that mess is not worth it. Okay. Alright, so we've got a cultist who's... I'm probably going to buff themselves significantly. Can enter calm stance, which gives me 2 energy at the end of this when I leave the stance. It costs 2 energy to get into it. I don't need to block anything. I think I will strike, then vigilance, because I don't need to defend against what he's about to do. Everything else is defensive. Yeah, this is mostly fighting. There's not much story to it. If there is much story to this, I haven't noticed. There's hardly any story involved. And if any, honestly, yeah, it's kind of weak, low on the end of the story. There's a little bit of like backstory implied per character, but not much. I don't know what's going on either. Deal 4 damage whenever you change stances. Return the discard from the discard pile when you do. Okay, so let's 4 damage. Eruption. 8 damage. Strike. Defend, defend. I took 2 damage. Ow. I'll do 18 damage. That's a lot. Do the 16 defense or the 12 defense. Yeah, that's a lot. That'll help. Honestly, I could have probably killed him if I just did 2 strikes. But this will actually be enough defense to survive. End turn. I could have finished him off by using the miracle to use an attack card, but I didn't. Whatever. We got another turn. It's fine. Strike. I don't know. Probably it's been around for a long while. It was popular at one point, but it's like it's not really recent at all. And it's got a decent amount of content, but it's... Oops. I just picked up Colorless Potion. Choose one of 3 random colorless cards to add to your turn and cost for free. Okay, cool. 90%. Damn. I don't even remember how much I paid for it. If I paid anything for it, I don't remember how I got it, honestly. I forget.
Been a long while since I got it. A couple of years. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. That's really nice for something that costs nothing. Whenever you scry, block 3. Gain 4 block and at a safety. I'll take Consecrate. Is it now? Okay, go. Next battle. Oh wait. Do we want to do? Yeah, let's do some extra boss fights. Oh no, not you. I do not like Gremlin Knob. Alright. Okay, let's see. This will change my state. Strike, vigilance. Gonna try and do 14. Consecrate. Prostrate. Okay, so his strength goes up every time I use a skill move. That's not good. Strike again. Defend, defend. Blocking 14, but now his attack will do 20. Alright. Deceive reality. Strike. Safety. Flurry of blows. 8 damage. Vigilance. Strike. Oh, that wasn't in there. Strike again. Oh, that's not good. Only blocking 8, he's doing 20. Ow. Flurry of blows. Eruption. Prostrate. Flurry of blows. Strike. Defend. He's doing 96 damage? How the hell did he get that many? Well, I'm dead. You see, that guy is just kind of impossible for this character. Like, I can do tons of damage really fast.
Whoop.
But he uses so many skills to do that, and skills make him stronger. That enemy? No, they're not the weakest enemy. They're one of the weakest boss type, like, elites. Maybe one of the weakest elites in the game. No, honestly, most slimes are weaker. There are plenty of enemies weaker than that guy. Plenty of enemies weaker. Anyway. Alright. I should focus on letting my arm rest, since I don't have a lot of games I can play right now anyway. And it's just about my usual ending time. We'll call that good enough for tonight's stream. Tomorrow, I will try and start a little bit early. But it will only be streaming for an hour and a half. 2 hours? No, yeah, I guess 2.5 hours. Yeah, about 2.5 hours. Could be a little bit less than that. Depends.
Whoop.
I might try and drop by the commissary and buy some snacks or something. So, let's see where we're gonna raid to. I like to raid out. It gives you all bonus points on my channel. and it helps other communities know that we exist, and maybe gives the folks to come by and say hi. I like having folks come in and say hi, as many as possible. Let's see. Who have we not raided in a while? Who is this one again? Wait, have we ever raided them? I don't know if we've actually raided this person. I've added them more or less recently. I think they're doing an art thing, though. Might raid over to Spunky Raccoon. I don't think we've actually raided them before. I think I've only recently added them to my list of folks I may raid, you know. Because I don't really watch anymore, like watch Twitch, because I just stream almost all the time when I'm available. But when I raid folks and I come back in the morning, because I usually like to lurk, and it's somebody that I'm like, oh, they seem neat. I kind of like them. I'll add them usually. So there's a few maybes out there that we haven't raided yet. So let's raid this person. I think they look interesting. They're doing some art. Let's see, Spunky Raccoon. Is it 1C or 2? It's 1C. Alright, so we're gonna raid into Spunky Raccoon. I haven't raided them before. We're currently covered in little PFP stickers. Well, anyway, I'm gonna raid over to them. I will see y'all tomorrow. 3:30, 4 o'clock around there. Take care, rest well, come back and see me soon, and good night.